Hey guys, what's happening on this gorgeous day? What is happening, Presley, with our listings?
Yes, weekly listings. Congratulations to Adam Ferguson, Bob Schneckenberger, Brian Anzer with 2, Bruce McQuiston, Chris Grun, Colleen Huber, Colleen Teitelbaum, Dory, Gift Dudley, Jennifer Bubb, John Alexander, John Nichols, Katie Schroeder, Marianne O'Toole, McLean Giles, Sherry Cook, Tara Kuna, Tyler Westcott, Yaron Marcus, and Yulia.
Bam! That's a lot. That's awesome. That's awesome. All right, Tina. So out of
Well,
our
Presley told me that was 21.
Okay.
So I just want to remind you, if you didn't turn it into my deals, you're missing your Derby points. You're collecting Derby points. Our Jen Bubb, one of the winners of our Kentucky Derby, along with Shannon Pace, just took her prize, and it equated to $725. So make sure you're getting your Derby points in. And so that's 21 listings, and we had 23 go under contract.
Woo!
That's
Show
awesome.
me the money.
That's a
That's the
balance
money
we
one.
want.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, but keep getting those listings. Remember, listings in the market. I've been hearing that this showings are still a little slow, but the market can turn on a dime, and as soon as it does, that's when you want to have listings.
Yep.
That's why we were talking about the importance of follow up in Monday session. You never know when that dime might turn for your person, and if you're not in good communication, automated and otherwise, you might miss that boat. So we're all talking about ways to follow up. And then tomorrow at 2:00, we have a workshop talking about automated email campaigns. So kind of presence in your absence. Active follow-up's great, but something kind of staying in their inbox, reminding them that you're here. Comes with great tracking, so you can see who's opening things, and we're going to send the summer activity guide as an e-blast through Engage, since your prospect square might not yet be performing as highly as you'd like, and that is one of the top open pieces. So you'll learn just how to use the tool and then actively get that summer guide out to your people. That's tomorrow at 2:00 here in the education room, or you can watch online. And then I want to remind everyone to sign up for Morgan's golf event.
Yes.
It's completely free for up to 80 realtors, and she still has a little bit of room in there. And so if you love to play golf, be sure to sign up. It's on July 7th. You'll find the registration in your happenings email. And last thing I want to mention is that on Wednesday, our national team that's been significantly staffed up around Global Luxury, thanks to Comedy Lane, our president there, is at 1:00 on Wednesday, and it's open to all agents to help you understand the different facets of Global Luxury, not just the Colorado membership that I talk about a lot, but nationally what that means to be a Global Luxury agent, or even just if you take luxury listings, what that means for marketing with your Global Luxury listings.
That
and
should
if
be
you
really
are a
good.
member, we
That
have
should
a
be really
workshop
good.
tomorrow at 9:30, and that's content that converts. So it's how to gear all of your content towards spreading the word that you're a luxury resource for your clients.
Tina is doing a great job with the Global Luxury. I mean, seriously. I mean, I'm hearing rave reviews.
Yep.
And this is an important, if you really, I feel like you need to elevate your business, you need to become a Global Luxury agent if you haven't already. And you need to go to these classes that we're offering. People used to say, what do I get for Global Luxury? You're getting a lot, and especially with this one involved, I can tell you that.
It's a big whole team.
Yeah,
Lane
absolutely.
and Courtney and Jarrett and Michaela have been making member posts, and much broader than me, but we love it.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Anything else?
No.
Okay. You want to talk a little bit about the Rockies?
Well, yeah, I guess
Yeah.
Presley was going to tell us about the
Oh!
Rockies, but I can tell you about
Yes, I
the Rockies.
forgot. Okay, good. Yeah.
Cover this next Saturday.
Yes, the Rockies is going to be on Saturday. It's going to be at 7:10 p.m. The Rockies are going to be playing the Arizona Diamondbacks. It should be a lot of fun. Hope to see you all there.
Yeah.
Before that, going back a little bit in time, before this Global Luxury event on Wednesday, Guardian Tile is going to be here. Come out, let's make some pop by bags. They've got some stadium bags filled with goodies. They're going to be bringing some pizza, so come out for lunch, come hungry. And then just a reminder, our office is going to be unstaffed on Thursday in observance of Juneteenth.
Very good. Okay, we got it. And I'll be at the Rockies game, so I'm really excited about going. I mean, I love to go. I'm not a baseball fan. I have to tell you, I'm a big football fan. When I was a cheerleader at LSU, I did go. I cheered for the baseball team, but I was huge more basketball and football. But I go just to eat the junk food and see everybody. So it'll be fun. And I'm like, it's going to be get a hot dog. I'm so glad it's going to be in the evening. So hopefully the sun won't be as much of a problem as it has been in the past. Okay, Leah, what's
That'll
going
be
on?
fun.
It's going to be
Well,
fun.
we had a great new agent class this morning on open houses and connecting with people and all of that. Great turnout.
Who did that,
and
Leah? Who
that
did
would
that
have been
class?
Nick.
Our little
Yes.
superstar open
Yes.
house king.
Yeah, he did
Yes.
great with
Yes.
that and talked about, really looking for what kind of value that you can provide when you're connecting with those people coming through as, a way to kind of capture their contact info and follow up with them, something that's going to be valuable based on the conversation you have with them. So that was a great class. Next Monday, we are going to be going back to contracts, so everyone is welcome. If you feel like you want to dive into contracts a little more deeply, we're going line by line through the contract to buy sell right now. So next Monday at 9, you're welcome if you want to come.
Get good at your job. That's how I like to say it, right?
Exactly.
You gotta know that stuff.
That's exactly.
Yeah.
And you know how good Leah is on the contract, so it's a whiz. So please come in and join her. It was a pretty big class last time, the last time. So that's from
Definitely.
9 to 10.
9 to
Sometimes, sometimes you run over a little
Yeah.
bit on
Yeah.
that. Yeah, like anything we do here, we run over a little bit. That's just how we roll
Yes.
around here.
Yes.
Anything else?
I think that's it for
Okay.
now. Yeah.
All right, good. Well, I'm on the road show. I'm on the road again. This week I'll be at Colorado Springs and Parker tomorrow. And then we'll be at the West office in Evergreen on Wednesday. And then Leah and I are going to be out all day Friday for a manager's meeting. So you'll have the girls here. Tammy White, of course, will be here. We're a phone call away if you need us. The other thing I wanted to talk about is our road show is when, girls?
The 24th.
The 24th. It's on Tuesday. And of course, and these girls want the biggest turnout. Right, girls?
Absolutely.
And I think we're probably going to do a little wine and cheese. And then we're going to do some cheese trays, but we'll have some wine so y'all can have a little wine and enjoy it. But it is really a good road show. You'll learn a lot from the managers. But I need the biggest audience here, okay? That's
It is a competition, and
Oh!
we need to win.
Of course it's a competition, and we were competing with the Lees at North Metro, Jason at Loveland,
Yes.
Lane. Well, not really competing with Lane at Global Luxury because I'm part of helping him. Who else is on that? Who else is my
Jason Kingery.
Jason Kingery at Loveland. Elise is doing social media. Chris Lucian, yes, Chris Lucian, and he's got some really good information on some clauses and some things he's seeing in the market being written that he was.
That's why you got to go to Leah's contract workshop.
Yeah.
Yes, that's exactly.
It's not as easy as it sounds.
Then if you go to Leah's contract class, I've said that, then I don't get the call to have to go to Diana Mendez for our
Right.
lawyers, and then Chris doesn't get those calls either,
Yep.
and eventually it
It's
goes
all
to
power.
Tammy.
Yep.
So it's all, yes, this is the most important part. So I think that's all I've got. One thing is, if I have bags under my eyes today, I feel like I've got bags. My boys, I've been trying to save up for my plastic surgery fund, and they keep diving into it with some new sport thing they need. But, still, the girls that I had a long week last week, this weekend I went to look at apartments for my oldest son is moving back from Manhattan. I can't even believe it. I'm going to have all my boys here. Like, no fighting for Christmas. It's just going to be so much fun. But we were looking at these high-rise penthouses, and I've decided I'm just going to let the boys just rent my house. They can just live there, and then Brandon and I are going to move out and go to these penthouses. I haven't gotten to look at anything as gorgeous as some of these places that have these views. Y'all are out there looking at stuff. I'm really not. So Brandon and I are just going to try to talk them into renting our house, and we can just take the penthouse.
There you go.
So I don't know how that's going to go, but stay tuned. Anyway, y'all have a great rest of the week. We'll see you for Tool Time for Taylor's.
You've been
Tina's
talking
class.
about Taylor Swift today. So,
Yeah.
Yeah, honestly.
Oh, let me just tell one more story then, really quick. Gift Dudley just went to Coldplay along with Leah. That's the most magical show I've ever seen.
It was amazing.
And Brandon and I saw him in San Diego a couple of years ago, and it was wonderful.
Magical.
And Trish and Gift both said it was magical, but he said, "Have you seen Taylor Swift?" He said that show was really magical, and I thought, well, now I have 5 boys.
We'll come to workshop at 2. It's going to be magical.
It's gonna be magical. Maybe we'll put some Taylor Swift music on. Gift, you should come to the workshop.
Yes, party.
We love to have
That's
you there.
exactly. Anyway, as you can see, we have lots of fun. We have to keep this big ship going. Anyway, y'all have a great day, and we will see you this week. Bye.